Hey, so I just got back from a month-long vacation. No phone, no computer, just a real productive rest. Honestly, I love it. And now I feel excited to get back to work. That's why I'm starting a 61-day monk mode challenge. But not the extreme one where you lock yourself in a room and see no one. Today, I want to show you how I planned this 61-day monk mode in Notion. So this is my second brain system in Notion. It's what I use every day to plan my tasks, my projects, my milestones, goals, track my habits, capture notes, etc. By the way, I already set the milestone and the projects of this monk mode period, but for the sake of this video, we're going to make it short. So I'm just going to add few projects. At first, I thought of making monk mode a single project, but 2 months is long, and inside those 2 months, I will have many different projects. So instead, I add it as a milestone. From there, I set the start date and end date. Then I link it to one of my main goals of this year, growing my business. And to keep it organized, I also connect it to life areas, business, self-improvement, and social media. These are the areas I want to improve during this challenge. Now, if you look here, the milestone shows zero progress. That's because I haven't added any task yet. I don't always start with projects. Most of the time, I start with habits and ideas. For example, I have a daily habit of learning one marketing tip every single day. I add a resource. It can be an article, a video, or a book, whatever from where I can get a marketing tip. And after a while, when I've learned enough, new ideas start to click. Like recently, after studying conversion rates and CTAs, I realized my website needed a redesign to drive more sales. That's not a random decision, it's direct results of my daily learning habit. So what do? I put that idea into my system. At first, it just leaves as an idea or a future project. I don't have to act on it immediately, but later when I set milestone like monk mode, I can easily connect that idea to it. That's why having a system that helps you link everything together makes life so much easier. So to give you a real example, let's set up 3 projects inside this monk mode milestone. First project, improving my English. As most of you knows, I'm not a native English speaker. I speak Arabic. I keep this simple but structured. Over the 61 days, I want to read 4 books, 2 books every 13 days. 2 will be novels and other will be related to self-improvement or business. On top of that, I'm adding a task of watching 1 movie every 2 weeks with no subtitles. All of this falls under the self-improvement life area. Second project, sharing this monk mode journey. The plan is to post daily on Twitter about how my day went, what I accomplished, and what I struggled with. Then after the first 13 days, I will write a deeper reflection, an article or even an email update about my experience so far. That's my way of documenting the journey while keeping myself accountable. Third project, redesign my website. This one came directly from the marketing habit I mentioned earlier. After gathering a bunch of resources on conversion rate, I realized my website needs change to bring in more sales. So I set up this as a full project with tasks like adding a discount pop-up in exchange for email address, showcasing how easy it is to set up a second brain template, adding a limited time promo bar for back to school, and a few other things I'm still brainstorming. And along with the big projects, I also add some side tasks. These aren't as heavy as a full project, but they are still important. For example, I want to cut down my wasted time on YouTube, so I'm going to track my time. Another side task is creating my vision board. I've always wanted a Pinterest board that reflects only my authentic lifestyle, the style I loved personally. This vision board not only inspired me daily, but it also gave the personal brand I want to build in the future. And yeah, the best part is once I finish a task or complete a project, I can see the progress update right here inside the milestone. It shows me exactly how much I finished and how far I still have to go. That visual progress is super motivating. It turns the 61 days into something I can measure and actually track, not just hope for. By the way, I can also turn this whole monk mode journey into a game by switching to game mode. That means every time I finish a task or a project, I can collect points like XPs and coins, level up my character, and even buy rewards. If you're curious about that, check the video in the pop-up where I walk through my entire game mode system and how it works. And that's it. That's how I planned my 61 days of monk mode. Not all the details, but I will keep it super easy. And if you want to try my exact same system, I will leave the link of the second brain templates in the description below. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.